Welcome viewers. Today we are going to look at a very interesting topic. This is Alkanol. For those who don't know what Alkanol is, it's mostly the term used in describing this Alkanol is ogogoro. For those who are watching in Nigeria, of course, or Africa, of course, you know the language normally use ogogoro. Ogogoro is alcohol. So this Alkanol is a product of that. Okay. So now we want to look at Alkanol. These alkanol are derived from the alkane by removing one or two hydrogen atom and replacing with hydroxy group in the form what we call what alkanol. This is an alkene. This is an alkane. Now this is the general formula of alkane: CnH2n plus 2. Now when you remove one or two hydrogen atom in these of this alkane, replace it with a hydroxy group, a form what we call alkanol. So therefore alkanol, this is alkanol with a general formula CnH2n plus, you remove one hydrogen atom here, it gives you one, replace it with OH, that is hydroxy group. This is what, this is a general formula of what alkanol. This is not 10, this is 1 OH. It's not 10H, it's 1 OH. Is that understood? Now this alkanol has a functional group. This is the general formula of alkanol, and this is a functional group OH. So anytime you see OH in a chain, is what is a member of what alkanol. Do you get that? We have already started this journey of organic chemistry. We have looked at the first member: alkane, alkene, alkyne, alkan1, alkanon. Now it is alkanol. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, this is Mike YouTube channel. You can visit us on Facebook, or follow us on Facebook rather, on Mike Online Chemistry. So alkanol, this alkanol, we are going to treat it in detail. So for today, we are going to look at the types, the classes, and probably the structure of it. In our next video, we are going to look at the characteristics, the physical, the physical characteristics, the chemical characteristics, and probably we looked at the one of the member that is very, very important. That is ethanol. Okay. So for this one, we have looked at alkanol derived from the alkane by replacing what this one hydrogen group with what OH hydroxy group. Do you get that? Now it has a functional group. This is a functional group of what alkanol OH. Is that understood? Now the next thing we are going to look at, classes of alkanol. Classes of alkanol. Alkanol are divided into three major classes. One, we have monohydric alkanol. Monohydric alkanol. We have two, we have dihydric alkanol, and three, we have trihydric. Some people will put it right, you will see some tests will write it polyhydric. Okay, but we have trihydric. Let me just say trihydric alkanol. Okay, these are the major classes of what alkanol. Monohydric, it means that this alkanol has only one hydroxy group in its chain. One hydroxy group in its chain. Mono, for instance, I write 1, 2, this is H, this is H, this H, this H, this H, and then OH. Because it has only one hydroxy group here in this chain, is called what? Monohydric alkanol. Alkanol with only one hydroxy group in its chain is called monohydric alkanol. Dihydric, di is what? 2. So when I replace this one with what? OH, it makes it what? Dihydric what? Alkanol. Alkanol with two hydroxy group in its chain. This is a chain. So having a two hydroxy group is called what? Dihydric alkanol, trihydric alkanol. Is that understood? So we have monohydric alkanol, dihydric alkanol, and trihydric alkanol. Hydric means that they have a different more than two hydroxy group in its chain. Is that understood? Now, having learned what the classes of alkanol is, let us look at the types of alkanol. We have three major types of, just like we have three major classes of alkanol, we have three major types of what? Alkanol. Types types of alkanol. Types of alkanol. One, we have primary alkanol. Primary alkanol. We have secondary alkanol. And we have tertiary alkanol. Tertiary alkanol. So these are the classes of alkanol, and these are the types of what? Alkanol. We have primary alkanol, we have secondary alkanol, I have tertiary alkanol. Now I'm going to explain it. Then the next one I will teach you how to name the structure of alkanol. Now for primary alkanol is defined, or let me just say, is when the, let me write like this: COH, this H, this H, this H, this H, this H. Let me use this and define primary alkanol. Primary alkanol is a type of alkanol when the carbon atom, this is a carbon atom holding the hydroxy group, this carbon atom holding this hydroxy group is attached to one alkyl group. Which one is the alkyl group? This is the alkyl group. You get that? The carbon atom holding the hydroxy group is attached to what? One alkyl group. One alkyl group. The alkyl group could be what? Could be methyl in this case. Could be ethyl if you extend the chain. Could be ethyl. Could be what? Could be propyl. Could be butyl. Could be pentyl. You are looking at this. This is the alkyl group. Do you get that? So the carbon atom holding this hydroxy group is attached to what? One alkyl group. One alkyl group. This is alkyl group. All this one is what? The alkyl group. We are not looking at the number of the carbon atom. We are just looking at the carbon atom itself. Now 1, 2, 3. This is butyl. Butyl. Do you get that? This butyl is attached to this carbon atom. So the primary alkanol where the carbon atom holding the hydroxy group, this carbon atom, this is a carbon atom holding this hydroxy group, is attached by one alkyl group. One alkyl group is what we call primary alkanol. Is that understood? Now let's look at secondary alkanol. In secondary alkanol, the carbon atom, this carbon atom holding this hydroxy group is attached to what? Two alkyl group. Two alkyl group. It means that if this is one of the alkyl group, we'll write another one here. This is another alkyl group. Maybe let's just say this is butyl, this is another, this is ethyl, this is alkyl group. Okay, this is alkyl group. So this carbon atom holding this hydroxy group is attached to what? Two alkyl group. This is one of the alkyl group and this is one of the alkyl group. Is that understood? Let me use methyl so that you won't be confused. Okay, so we say CH3 and what? CH3. This is the alkyl group. Look at methyl here. One alkyl group, one alkyl group. So this carbon atom holding this hydroxy group is attached to this alkyl group and attached to this alkyl group. This is what we call a secondary alkanol. Do you get that? But in the case of primary, it was only one alkyl group. We didn't look at the second member. Is that understood? Now let's look at tertiary alkanol. In the case of tertiary alkanol, the carbon atom holding this hydroxy group is surrounded by what? Three alkyl group. Three alkyl group means that we are going to replace this hydrogen atom with what? With alkyl group. So this is what makes it what? A tertiary alkanol. Is that understood? We have secondary only one alkyl group. Sorry, primary only one alkyl group. Secondary two alkyl group, and tertiary is what? Three alkyl group. In our next video, we will look at the naming of alkanol. Naming of alkanol, and probably after this video, we are having a two section. This video one, we are going to do 3 video of alkanol. The next one will be naming of alkanol. After that one, we look at the chemical and physical property of what? Alkanol, and probably look at the major member of alcohol, which is what? Ethanol, used in making ogogoro, used in making perfume, used in making alcohol are very, very important. Okay,